All right, welcome back. This is the weekly reflection for Aussie dollar, right? And we might incorporate the euro as well, um, the euro dollar as well, right? So this is the start of the week. You can see we had the V shape, sideways movement. We had the breakout here, right? The volume was nice, okay? My only problem was the RSI. It's because it's already in overbought territory, and as you can see, it only went to one candle and then pulled back. But we had the continuation trade right here. So we had a pullback, sideways movement, break out again. So you increase your leverage here, right? Increase your leverage here and then take the market up. So for Aussie dollar, it wasn't a bad week. Yeah, it wasn't a bad week last week. But then this is just for Monday and Tuesday. Now, Wednesday come around, we had a crash, massive crash, right? What time was that? This was at 10 a.m., right? Then the market recovered. We had some sideways movement from Wednesday, Thursday, right? And then Thursday at 2 o'clock, we had a crash, and then further crash on Friday, right? Now, compared to the gold, silver, and platinum, where we only had sideways movement, you can see this was a bit better. But we still had impact on Forex Factory, starting from Wednesday, right? You can see that from Wednesday, the market just started collapsing, pulling back on itself. So Wednesday, what did we have? We have the non-farm, right? And let's go back on Wednesday at 2. So you can see here, this is where the sideways movement started. Then it didn't end there. On Thursday, we had the unemployment claim, which continued the sideways movement. And then we had the US CPI. So we had a very active week last week. Okay. But good, you could have made some money here. Entered here, increase a bit of leverage here, take the market up. Yeah. My only problem, right, which is probably not really a big problem. My only problem is this pivot line. From here to here, we were too close to the pivot line, right? So this particular trade, I probably wouldn't enter this trade. But I did enter it. I did take a risk, and entered on a very low leverage because of this here, right? Then I increased the trade here and took the market up, right? I got stopped out. I think around here, yeah. I think around here I got stopped out because the market pulled all the way back down, right? So again, if it wasn't for CPI week and non-farm week, these things wouldn't necessarily happen. But because it is, again, you have to make sure your stop loss are tight. Imagine taking this trade and then it just collapse, pull right back down. You can see the volatility here, right? So then you have to make sure your stop loss is very tight. As it kind of goes up, you manage your stop loss effectively, right? Right. So we'll do euro dollar on the next one. Okay. So see you in the next one. Peace. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you want to see more content like this, please.